Okay, what if female Deku was Betty Noir? So, if I remember, in the last one, Izumi, Katsuka, and Kaito, aka Sans, go to the entrance exam. They are waiting for the letter to come. So, it's a few weeks, and the letter is finally come. The three of them inside of their own house or apartment. Wait a second. Sorry about that. I have to close the door because I don't want somebody to interrupt me. But anyway, the three of them is waiting inside or of their own house. They opened, and it was All Might. All Might explained, say that Katsuka getting the third place, while Izumi getting the second place, and Kaito getting the first place. Izumi sigh and say, "Damn it, I want to get in the first place." And Katsuka say, "God damn it, Kaito, I gotta kill him after this for getting the first place." But anyway, Kaito look and say he smirk. But let's go a 3 day before the letter come. Kaito go to the UA to the principal and ask something. He and Nezu's wondering why is he doing this. And Kaito say just keep it a secret. But anyway, after they hear that they are in UA high school, you know what? I'm gonna change UA into a college. So, because if you think a teenager becoming a hero, learn to become a hero in high school, they, that not makes any sense at all. But a college student becoming a hero, that make a little sense. But anyway, the three of them is the three of them go to their phone and text each other and say, "So do you guys pass?" And they say, "Of course." The one that told us was All Might, and he told me that. And let's say it was Kaito who texted that, and Izumi replying to him and say same, and Katsuka say same, and then Katsuka say, "Oh, by the way, Kaito, I gotta kill you after this." And Kaito say, "Wait, why?" And Katsuka say, "Because you getting the first place." And in Kaito mind, but Izumi getting the second. Why don't kill her first? But let's go a few weeks after that. So the three of them go to the UA high school, and let's say I will replace Kaito with Invisible Girl, aka Haruko. I cannot speak her name for some reason because the real entrance exam way to win this is by destroy robot or trapping it, and that's why I don't keep Mineta out yet. Sorry about that. Anyway, so the three of them getting ready to the school, so they walk there. And you know what? Yeah, I gotta give them a license to drive a motorcycle. Okay, I don't know what to call it in English actually. So whatever. The three of them go using a motorcycle to the school, and they have each of them motorcycle. Well, yeah, they have a motorcycle. Or should I make Katsuka and Izumi having a school? Nah, I'm gonna take a picture of motorcycle after this. So the three of them go to the school riding a motorcycle, and when they go into the UA, they in front of the class 1A, and they see the door is quite big, and they say, no, they think, why the hell is this? And they remember there are people that have a giant quirk, and they say, yeah, that makes sense. And then they go walk in, and let's say they'll come early than anyone else. And Izuku's, Kaito, sitting on the corner, while Izumi is sitting in front of him, and Katsuka sitting beside Izumi. Katsuka and Izumi talking, and then Mr. Aizawa come to the room and say, "Be quiet, I gonna go to sleep." Which, hey, you with the orange hair, this is Kaito, okay? Aizawa told Kaito that when the class is full, tell me to wake up and tell them, no, tell them to quiet down. And if you energetic, please tell me as well. And Kaito say, okay. Anyway, a few hours have passed, and all of them is finally in. All of the students is inside of the class, and everyone go to Katsuka and Izumi and Kaito and ask, how did you guys do that? Because half of the how am I gonna have to explain this? So the one that go getting the high plate a lot of point was Izumi, Katsuka and Kaito. And everyone half of them no about 5% of them is actually inside the same course as Izumi, and half of them is actually inside the same course as Katsuka, while no one is the same course as Kaito at all. So everyone talk, and they try to ask about Kaito. So you get the first place. How did you do that? We are not in the same course, so I'm wondering. And Kaito say, don't need to worry about it. And then Kaito look. He look at Mineta, and Mineta tried to take a peek under Katsuka's Izumi's skirt. And then Kaito, using blue magic, send Katsuka, no, send Mineta to the ceiling, bashing his head a little. And everyone is seeing that. And Kaito say, that prof tried to take a peek on you. Do my, so I using my quirk, no, using my magic to send him fly to hit the ceiling. And it does say magic. Wait, what are you talking about? It's called quirk. And Sensei, yeah, don't you forgot about magic exists, and quirk is a mutation of magic. But I can use a pure magic, not a quirk. And everyone after him that was impressed and amazed, and they go to him and talk. And then Kaito sigh and say, be quiet and sit down. And by the way, the teacher is gonna be pissed because of this. And Kaminari say, but the teachers are not here yet, so we can chill a little. And then Kaito say, well, actually, he is behind the podium all this whole time. And they say, wait, what? And Kaito stand up and using shortcut teleport to Aizawa. You know what? No, he stand up and using the back of the door, exit door of the class, and he walked through it and closed the door and then walk to come out from the other door of the class, go to the podium, and everyone was wondering how he is he walking so fast. And then Izu- Kaito go to the podium and say, "Sir, everyone is here. So what are we going to do?" And Aizawa say, it take them about 1 minute to just quiet down. Not good enough. And Kaito say, sorry I not call you after everyone just go in. And Aizawa say, don't worry. We will fix that in the future. But first, everyone sit down. Everyone sit down. The other student was confused. To the guy looked like he don't sleep for about 1 week at all. Aizawa yawning and say, okay. He go to his bag and pull out a, a PE uniform and told them to wear this to go to the to go to the changing room and change into this and go meet me outside. And Uraka say, but doesn't that mean we will be late for the orientation? And Kaito say, in the real world, hero don't have time for such thing. And Aizawa say, smirk and say, huh, you quite smart. I like your attitude. And Kaito say thanks. So he go out of the room while Katsuka and Izumi follow him as well. So inside, let's go to the girl room, to the girl changing room first. The girl look at Katsuka and Izumi, and they see that Katsuka and Izumi quite muscular, even though they look lean. And they ask, "Wow, what type of training did you guys did? Did you two did?" And Katsuka and Izumi say weight training and physical training. Physical training and speed training and mentally train. That all of stuff and a little bit of martial art. The girl is talking and then Jiro say Ji- Izumi look at Jiro and ask, what are you doing? And Jiro say, I I see a hole, so I try to make a I using my quirk to hear what they are talking about. And then no, Jiro say, and there are one pervert. I think the purple one, the purple hair one, that tried to pick on you. He tried to pick in this hole, pick using the hole. The Jiro showing the hole, and then Jiro they can hear a loud talk, and Jiro say what was that? And Izumi say yeah. What was that? It's so loud that we can hear it. Let's go to the part of the boy changing room. You know what? It was a slam. Okay. The talk was a slam. And let's go to the boy changing room. Kaito is holding Mineta and slamming his head on the locker room and say, okay, listen here. If you try to take on a pig on Izumi, I will make sure to kill you. While squeezing Mineta neck quite hard and using his nail to somewhat puncture his skin. And Mineta said, fine, fine, please let me go. And then Izuku take Mineta away from the locker and slam him and push him to the ground and say, if you ever try to do it to any girl, especially Izumi, I will make sure I break. I will make sure to turn your bone into freaking dust. Each one. And using your own organ as a food for a dog. Understand? Mineta now pissing his pants, literally, and say, fine, please, just to kill me. And then Kaito sigh and say, good. And then he wear his shirt and he go outside. And let's go to Izumi and Katsuka. No, you know what? Izumi perspective. Jiro tell everything what happened and what Izuku just say. And is after Izumi hearing that, she cannot help herself but to blush really hard. But you know what? Her blush is pink. So people can notice it so easily. And she is closing her face. See, Kaito. And Kasuka looking at this and smirking. So you know what? He having the same grin as Aizawa. I cannot help to think Kasu Bakugo to have the same grin as Aizawa at all. It's hilarious. But anyway, everyone to the everyone go to the change go outside and Aizawa say, okay, let's start the let's start the exam, the physical test, okay? And by the way, if one of you, if the last one, the one that get the last place will be expelled. And everyone was in shock except for Katsuka. And you know what? Only Katsumi, no, Izumi and Kaito, the only one that not face about this because they know they research about Eraserhead and they sometimes encounter him and they can just get away because of thanks to Izumi having a smoke bomb to cover Eraserhead vision, so Kaito can use a shortcut to teleport they away. So let's start. Aizawa tell Kaito to come here and throw the ball. And I forgot to say this. I gotta make Izumi using about 30% of one for all. And you guys might think, why did you what lower it down more than the last one? And I gotta say this. Boy, do you remember that Izumi already about 20% of one for all without one for all at all. Understand? No? Okay. So I'm gonna water it down because 50% with the strength of a person that already 20% of one for all deku, do you think how strong she would be? Heck, let's just say 20% of one for all Izumi is the same as 20%, no, 60% of deku, one for all. They're pretty OP. But anyway, everyone doing the test. And when Aizawa tell, throw without using your quirk first. And Kaito say fine. And he throw as far as he can without using her quirk. Just using his raw physical power. And it's quite far. Let's say about 300 kilometer. I don't know meter using meter or kilometer. I just say kilometer is more further, right? Anyway, everyone was in shock and exhausted. I say don't using your quirk. And Izuku say no, Kaito say, yeah, I don't using my quirk. And what? I'm gonna change to 2000, 200. Because 300 is beyond a human physical strength. A double human physical strength. You know what? Just to give him 300. Because it's quite strong. And then Aizawa say, whatever. Just throw using your full power and your quirk. And Izuku say, sorry but I quirkless, but I can use magic. And Aizawa say, really, magic, huh? Okay. Using your power magic, okay? And Kaito say gladly. So he throw the ball. He charged him first with a orange energy aura that in someone have a hint of red and a little bit of blue and yellow. And Kazuka say, I never see that before. And Izumi say, yeah, he keep it undercover, but I see it once. And you might gonna close your mouth. No, you might want to hold your chin a little. And Katsuka was confused why. And when Kaito threw the ball go about 2000 meter. Yeah, that far. But anyway, Aizawa was surprised. Everyone was in shock. And he said, is that good enough? And Aizawa asked, are you telling me that you can go further? And Kaito say, pretty much if I use my editor of magic, other technique. And Aizawa was intrigued. But he told, no, you don't need. Go back. And he now everyone do the test, and everyone and let's say Kaito Izumi is fighting Ida in this one, and Izumi Izumi and Ida started running. Izumi don't using her sword yet. He both of them running, and when in mid of the running, Izumi using one for all and amplify herself and run surpass Ida. Ida was in shock to see that someone is more faster than him. And then let's go to Katsuka and Kaito running. Katsuka using her quirk explosion to repel her further, and let's say her quirk is more stronger than canon because of Izumi and Kaito, and Katsuka not as arrogant as Bakugo in the canon because she see that Katsuka and Kaito is stronger, and she have a doubt that she is not as strong as them, so she try her best to catch up on them. But anyway, Katsuka and Kaito is racing. Kaito using his speed, and then Kaito started running, and his eyes started to glow orange with a hint of red, and he started running faster and faster, and dash, and in 1 second when you blink, Kaito already in the finish line. Everyone was in shock, and Katsuka said, "Damn it! Why do you need to be so strong?" And Kaito say, "I don't know." And Katsuka say, "I really want to blow your face right now, you know." And Kaito say, "I know, but you will not." And Katsuka smirk and say, "Smart ass." And Kaito smirk at her as well. And this is what making Izumi jealous. And when they back, go to Izumi. Izumi go behind Sen and jump on him. And Kaito say, "What are you doing?" Was a little bit blushing. And Izumi say, "Give me a piggyback ride. Give me a carry me." And Kaito say, "Let go of me now." And everyone says, and one more thing. No, the good thing. Are they dating? But anyway, when it comes to the ball throwing test, let's say Katsuka getting about, huh, her explosion is more stronger. So I gotta say about, you know what? I gotta give her about 200 meter to be generous. And Kats Izumi, I gotta give her 200 and 500. No, I split up. I mean Katsuka getting 2000 meter and Izumi getting 2500 meter. When it comes to the test, everyone get Katsuka, Izumi, and Kaito. They getting the, let's say Katsuka getting the third, while Izumi getting the first and Kaito getting the second. And Katsuka saying, "Damn it!" And Kaito say, "Well, your quirk is technically not suited for this type of environment." And the last one is Mineta. And Aizawa say, okay, Minero Benetta, get out of my class. And everyone was surprised to know it's actually real. And Momo was surprised the most because she thought this just a, he just lied to make us using our most potential. And Kaminari and Kishima say, no, Mineta crying. And Kaito look at it and look at him and say, serve him right. Try to pick on her. Try to pick on Izumi again. And if you try to get near her, I will make sure to kill you. Mumbling that, no one noticed it, but Izumi somewhat noticed it and blushing because she just remembered what Izuku did for her. No, Kaito did for her in the locker. And Kasuka look at this and say, "Ooh." So everyone go to home and let's go to Aizawa and Sai. He go to the principal office to see All Might and Mr. Nezu, Principal Nezu, and he have the paperwork about their power and strength. And All Might asks, so how did they do? And Aizawa say, you already know. I know that you spying on us this whole time, you know. And All Might say, yeah, I did. And Aizawa asks, so which of them is your successor? And All Might say, well, it was young Midoriya. And no, Aizawa say, huh, really? I thought it was the Mr. No, Shizubi. Shizubai. Mr. Shizubai. Because Kaito family name is Shizubai. And and Obai say, no, I was planning, but he told me that he don't want the quirk at all. And yes, in this one, Aizawa know the quirk about one for all. And she say, huh, she a odd one, huh? And Obai say, yeah, especially for what he just did in the entrance exam. Let's go to the entrance exam at Kaito place. Kaito, when it start, he immediately destroyed all the robot, not giving it a single one. Not left a single one, and when the zero point to come, he destroyed it in ace. And let's say, Kaito summoned a bone that looked like a baseball that like, wait a second. Kaito summoned a bone's knife that as big as cross version. But anyway, Kaito, no, oh my, wondering, why did he go to the school and tell us to to make that his point is more lower than what it is? His point already over 1,000. It's beyond a UA record. How? And Nezu say because he don't want to stand out the most, but especially if everyone know that he don't have a quirk, can you just magic? And not only that, also getting the highest point ever, the UA entrance exam. This would be a problematic. He will be uh he will be seen by every hero and all of it. And I always say, yeah, but there are problems. The boy is actually he look calm, but in the is but I can see that he have the somewhat a pent up aggression that he keep under control. And by the way, it's about long years, about I don't know, 10 years I think. And they do say, Aizawa, all my no, Aizawa, I want to keep on close eye on him. And he looked at all my and say, Toshidori, I know you want to treat your successor, but I want you to look at monitor no to monitor young Shizumai to see what he's to see if he okay. And Omai asked Shizumai, wait, wasn't no Omai think Shizumai and he remembered and say, Pesperezu, wasn't Shizumai the family name of and Nezu just remember of the water horse hero and Aizawa getting it. So you are telling me that he want to become a hero for vengeance? And I, they do say we don't know, but if it's true, we have to keep a close eye on him. Understand? Aizawa and alright, understanding this and not. So I will end it right here. I hope you like it. Please leave a like and you don't need to subscribe. I don't care about you subscribing to me at all. Just I want to see that you guys liking the video. That's all. Anyway, see ya. Bye bye.